Let's get right to it. Here I have 11 high cut points, but a very nice shape. 5-5 with a singleton and a doubleton. I should open. One spade. Now my partner responds 2 hearts. Under the system that the robot plays, 2 hearts is forcing to game. So I already know there's game. So it remains for me to describe my hand as best I can. I will now bid 3 diamonds. So robot bids 3 spades, meaning that the robot has a 3-card fit and wants me to decide whether I want to do a slam or just big game. I'll big game. All right, we are in game. So I look at this hand, and there's a really nice heart suit opposite my singleton, and no diamonds. So I have to be careful about diamonds because my diamonds are opposite dummy, all right, short suit in trumps. So I can only ruff a certain number of times before I run out. Now, there is a possibility of making use of the heart suit. How many hearts do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hearts. There are 5 hearts in the opponent's hands. So if I'm lucky, they may be split 3-2, all right? And I might be able to make something of the long heart suit. The club suit, I wouldn't touch it. Let the opponents play it if they want, all right? And for the moment, I wouldn't touch the diamond suit either. I need to figure out how to develop the heart suit, basically, all right? So this is what I'm going to do. Play low. Okay, I'll try one more once. And the ace comes out very nicely. That was actually what I was hoping for. So basically that makes my king immediately a winner. So right now, the robot passes out another 10, probably hoping that his partner may be able to ruff. Right? So there's no harm for me to play a jack as a finesse, because if I can always ruff in this hand, right? So let's play a jack. And the 3 comes out. So I'm going to discard club. At this moment, I have been counting, and I have 7 hearts out now, and 1 round of trumps. 7 hearts. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So therefore, all my hearts are good. So what can I do? I'm going to run out the trumps. 2 rounds of trumps. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 more. Okay. You need to count, right? So king, discard. The queen comes out. That's the last heart. Well, as you can see, I've actually made quite good use of my heart suit. All right. So and I couldn't try to develop my club suit. I actually had to hold it in reserve just in case. I mean, just to stop opponents. running the suit, which they didn't. And of course, I had a nice diamond suit in my hand, but unfortunately, partner has no diamonds, and the short side is not really suitable for roughing because there's only 3 cards here, right? And I have 4 here, right? So a slightly better opportunity is to try to hope to develop the hard suit. Now, many people seem to think that when they're playing in trumps, they need to try to look for a ruff. That is not always the case. Sometimes it is better to look for suit promotion. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. All right. So if opponents are split 3-2, there is a possibility that you'll get a chance to round out the hard suit, the opponent's high cards, so that you can run the rest of your cards. This is a fairly common theme in trump contracts. You don't always have to cross ruff to make your contract. Sometimes you can try to make sure that you promote a suit so that you can run the rest of the cards. So in order to promote a suit, frequently you will also have to make sure that you run out all the opponent's trump cards so that they can't ruff you. And at the same time, you need to look after your entries, right? You can't just anyhow lead cards. So let's review this a little bit, right? So okay, the first trick was the first lead was a trump, all right? So I want it in the long hand because at that time I recognized that I would need to try to develop the hard suit. But for me to take advantage of the hard suit, I would need plenty of entries just in case into the hard suit, right? So just to remind you, I decided to try to work on hard suit. So my next lead is 2. And 50-50% chance the ace is on this side, and it turns out to be right. So the ace won this trick, which promotes the king, and we only have three cards left. All right, so there's a good chance of developing the hard suit at this point in time. And just so happened that my opponent led a 10 of hearts, of all things, and I just finessed it with a jack, knowing that if I lost the finesse, I could still rough it. All right, and even if I had to rough it, my remaining cards were good for promotion, right? So after doing that, I definitely have to draw trumps, right, just to make sure that opponents cannot rough me, and this is what I did, right? I'm careful to win it in south, and now I can just run the hard suit. So that's it.